Hey there, welcome to my channel. My name is Brandon Richardson, and I don't know how you found this channel, but I just want to welcome you and say it's great that you're here. This is my very first video, which is sort of surreal. I've been watching YouTubers and vloggers and these mini documentaries for quite some time, and it's always been a dream of mine to be able to actually start producing some of my own content. I've been dreaming of this moment for a long time, and so the fact that you found this at the very beginning of it, I hope that it's already starting out great. I'm a guy that lives in Canada. I guess I'm an aspiring YouTuber. I guess I could add that to my resume. I've got a wife and 3 beautiful kids. I live in a town or a city called Waterloo. I live just outside of that city, actually, in a smaller town. And I grew up in a small town. So I'm a small town guy that does a lot of life in a larger city. And I'm really excited to give you a bit of a look behind the scenes of my life. And a little bit, and hopefully maybe teach you something through the various experiences of my life and the things that I'm gonna go through. I hope that it's this channel can actually just be a place of joy and encouragement to you as you follow along on the adventures of my family, fitness, faith, health, all the rest. I hope that this is something that is inspiring to you. As I said, I grew up in a small town, and I met my wife when I was 17 years old. At 17 years old, actually I met her a year prior to that, but at 17 years old, I started dating my wife. We were high school sweethearts that were 2 hours away. She was in high school, I was in high school, but we had to make this 2-hour drive to see one another every other weekend. We decided to go to university together, and it was in university where we actually got married. People thought we were absolutely crazy because we got married in the middle of full-time university, having 8 different jobs between the 2 of us. There's many adventures that we had there. But then we also went on to have kids really early. We have 3 kids, beautiful kids, a 5-year-old, a 3-year-old, a 2-year-old. I'm sure you're gonna meet them at some point in this vlog. We're gonna try to also keep them a little bit anonymous to respect their privacy as well. But some of the things that you're gonna follow along in this vlog. I'm really into fitness, and so I'd love to bring you along in that. I've done better with fitness than in some other times. When I was having kids, it was a little bit more difficult because time was short. We had 3 kids in 3 years. Our oldest wasn't even 3 yet. She was still 2, and we had 2 other kids after her. In that time, and so things got busy and things got crazy, and so my journey back to health is something that I want to follow through this. I've been leading within the context of faith over the last little while. I'll tell you a little bit about that in a moment. And so I've learned a lot about leadership. I hope to bring some of those lessons to this channel. I love habits, I love routines, I love things that can aid us and in this life that we're living. And I also just love family. And so our family actually bought a camper and a truck a couple of months ago. And I've never owned a truck. I have really not done a whole lot of camping in my life, but all of a sudden I'm going full tilt in that. And we'd love to bring you along in that journey. Now, I said I'm a leader within the faith community. That's kind of an interesting way to say it. One of the unique things that makes me who I am is I'm actually a pastor of a church that we started 4 years ago in Waterloo, Ontario. And it was started with just 40 people, and now we have hundreds of people that call our church home over the course of 4 years. We've been through a pandemic, and so I'd love to bring you in behind the scenes on what it looks like to rebuild community and what it looks like for us as we're in the search of a building that can actually become a headquarters of the many different locations that we have as a church. You know, it's interesting. I think that a lot of people have lost faith in church and church leaders and Christianity. There's a lack of vulnerability, transparency, authenticity, and I really hope that maybe this is just a way for you to realize that pastors are really just normal people. We have normal lives, we have other interests as well, that are all filtered through this lens of faith. And so I hope that that's something that can add value to your life. If not, just enjoy the ride. I hope that this can be a place where even on your worst days, you can just come and there's hope and laughter and fun, and then you learn something on your way out. And so it'd mean a lot to me if you'd hit that subscribe button, because as you hit that subscribe button, it'll allow you to have notifications when new videos come out and that sort of thing. and it will also allow you to make sure that you follow along on this journey for as long as I do it. I hope for years to come. But I think that's all I want to say. This is just an introduction. I'm excited. I'm currently in a 100-day fitness challenge where I'm working out every day for 100 days. I hope to bring you some of the lessons from that. I'm about to start preparing for a triathlon a year from now, and that's all a part of actually getting back to that place of health that I was once at as an individual. So welcome to the journey. I'll tell you a little bit about the tagline in a little bit, every step an arrival, but that's truly what this vlog, this mini documentary on my life is all about, showing you that every step we make is actually an arrival to where we're headed. So love you guys, would love if you hit subscribe. Nice to meet you, and there'll be more videos to come.